So, but I like the format of an Ignite talk. You have to be fast, just 5 minutes, 20 slides. That's what I call the 2020 format of presentations. You could call it the IPL, Indian Presentation League. Yeah, but sadly there are no cheerleaders here. Some of you look disappointed. Well, same here. So I'll be speaking about India, the land of gods, but in a very humorous way. In Arab countries, they have one God, Allah. In Catholic countries, we have one God, Jesus. But in India, we have 330 million gods. So now we are overpopulated even in terms of gods. 330 million, that's almost the population of Europe. Imagine one whole continent of just gods. Little gods, cute gods, naughty gods. We could probably name it the great continent of, oh my God. And our system of gods is so well structured, because you practically have a god for every department. It's Lakshmi for wealth, Saraswati for education, Kamdev for sex education. So now here's a loophole, 330 million gods, and the last god we had was some 1,000 years ago. So there was a point of time in Indian history when the number of gods were actually more than the number of worshippers. The supply was more than the demand. Having 3 to 4 gods attending to one devotee. No, but soon the gods realized that this is not a sustainable model. So they called an ultimate, ASAP. And this is how it went. Listen, fellow gods, I think we are multiplying too fast. This has got to stop. For God's sake. So no more gods from now onwards. And Kamdev. You better take it easy, bro. Just take a break or do some yoga. Just calm yourself down, Kamdev. And let me tell you, it's not easy being an Indian god, just look at the amount of peer pressure. For example, if an Indian god doesn't answer someone's prayer, here people can go like, okay, Lord Shiva, if that's your attitude, then I don't think this is going to work out. I am moving on to Lord Krishna. It's over, Lord Shiva. And you can see, Amitabh was shouting at gods for not answering his prayers. Don't do that, because then the gods got angry and they gave him Abhishek Bachchan. Okay, so since there are so many gods, let's for a better understanding classify them. First we have the A-list gods like Lord Brahma, Shiva, Vishnu, Ganesha. They're like the superstars. Riding high on the popularity charts. They have their own national holidays. And then we have the B-list gods. For example, Kamdev. And then there is a whole plethora of C-list gods, and they are like the strugglers, struggling for their one big break. For crying out loud, some of these gods don't even have their own temples. So you generally see them outside the temple of an A-list god, as a sidekick or something in a supporting role. They will rent a small 4x4 feet space, hire a part-time pujari, and even people don't take these gods seriously. They are like, the situation is that bad, some of these C-list gods, they are so depressed, they are like, listen man, I'm thinking of calling it quits. Maybe become an investment banker or something. Yeah, I heard JP Morgan is hiring. You see, Lord Ganesha is lucky. His father Shiva is a god. His mother Parvati is a god. So even he became a god. I'm telling you man, it's all about the context. It doesn't matter how much you work. All that matters is how much you network. So 330 million gods, but if you personally ask about me, I just believe in one god. And I think Sachin, Ramesh Tendulkar, well, Raj Thackeray and Shiv Sena would be very happy to know that God is a Maharashtrian. And given the form Sachin is in right now, I think the day is not far when Sehwag and Dhoni would have retired, and Sachin, he would be opening with his son. Aila, beta, look, the wicket is quite bouncy. Be careful. Yes, daddy. And beta, who is that bald Ganju kid you hang out with all the time? Papa, that. Papa, he's Sehwag's son. And Papa, who is that 55-year-old bearded guy who's not in the team but yet he comes every day for practice? Who, beta, that? Beta, Saurav Ganguly. He's still trying to make a comeback. And look at Sachin, he rightly deserves the World Cup trophy, and look at him, he's so happy. His wife even tweeted the next day that I've never seen Sachin so happy, not even during a honeymoon. So I think very soon we should build a temple of Sachin, and I think the 3 words that best describe Sachin are commitment, achievement, and advertisement. So that's all from my side.